This is the Daily Paycheck on CTTV. I am John from ProCrafts, and what we're doing on this show is two things. One, building a master bankroll from $10,000 to $100,000, 10% at a time, compounding our master bankroll with those small incremental wins. It's going to be an exercise, folks, in extreme discipline. It's tough to win 10%. It's even tougher to walk when you're up 10%. And the second major thing I want to test out here is strategies. We want to see, are there strategies or betting patterns that can earn us a consistent 10% day after day? Specifically, can they last a full month of live simulated playtime? My rolls, my spins, my card play, and yeah, some of my bad luck. Ultimately, I want to know, are there strategies that we can trust to deliver us a daily paycheck? And I will do it all live for you. No editing of videos, no fudging results, no nothing. It's easy to do this one time and show a win. We're going to show this for 20 straight days and see how these strategies stand up to me. So with all that said, let's get to today's daily paycheck. All right, good morning, folks. Welcome in. It's John over here. Let's get it going. We are on day 3 of the odds maker. So the strategy for this month is the odds maker. It's a simple one, really simple. And I chose it this way because I'm trying to focus on my toss. And I didn't want a lot of bets out there to take my focus and energy away. So here we go. This is a simple deal. It's 2 bets. It's a pass line bet. Let's let a point come out. And we'll put on the 6 here. And a don't come bet. That's it. It's a pass line and a don't come. Let's say the don't come goes to like the 9 or something. It's that. It's these two. They are opposing, right? And we know that. It's kind of a hedgy wedgy thing. But what we're going to do then, once they're both set, is take progressive odds on the bet. So based on where the puck is, on the pass line, we're going to take, the pass line, we're going to take full odds on the 6 and 8, double odds on the 5 and 9, single odds on the 4 and 10. So if it's a 6 at the point, it's going to be $125 in odds, right? 5 times the max, 3, 4, 5 table will simulate, 3, 4, 5 table. So there's that. If it's a point of like 5, it'll be double odds. We'll just take 70 or $50 back there to win 75. If it's a point of 4 or 10, we'll just take single odds. That's it. Put more money out there when you have the best probability to win the bet. That's the idea. On the don't, it's the same thing. If the don't pass is a 6 or an 8, we'll just do single odds. Or the don't come, rather. If the don't come goes to a 9 or a 5, we'll do 3 units to win 2, double odds. And if the don't goes to the 4 or the 10, we're going to hammer. We'll do 150 in odds. We'll put the full baloney out there, max odds, looking to win the $75. That's it. That's the whole thing. It's 2 bets. Ideally, you hit the point, right? And then you have your don't come up there with all the odds on it. You hit a little come out 7 action, and you walk away a winner. That's the dream scenario, right? Hit the pass line, and then whack a come out 7. But you know what? If you can hit a bunch of points with all the odds back here, you're also going to be okay. So that's it, folks. That is the whole strategy. It's very, very simple in theory, and like I said, it's only a couple of bets. It gives me the time and the freedom to sort of just like think about that throw and get myself zen, if you will, as I go. So here we go. We're going to go ahead and also do a little side bet today. I'm going to pull out $100 in reds. Every day I'm going to literally burn up $100 in side money. And I'm going to take $100 here. Come on now. And we'll do a little, I'm going to get an extra crack at it today. I was doing 555 on the ATS yesterday. I'm just going to do 333. So I'll put $10 out of that 100 out here. Let's get some whites. There's $10 in white. And I'll put that money right here so you can see it. There's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. The dollar change. So every shooter, every time we have a 7, I'm going to replace the ATS bets right there. I'll put them down here actually, with 2 red chips and take a dollar change. We'll take about 10, 15 cracks at it. as we go. Here we are. Let's break $100. We have $2,500 in the rack. There's my pass line bet, and looking to win about $200-300 if we can do it. So there it is. There's our 10% goal today. It's going to be about $250 to $300 if we can pull it off. I'm going to turn the heater on because, again, weather. 3, exit 1. Okay, here we go. Coming out. Coming out. Let's go, yo, says Jen. I'm with you there. How about some nice, easy wins if we can do it? And I will do some parlay action down here too. A little parlay regress kind of thing as we go. All right, I can't see the number. It's a 4-3. Good. Look at us. And actually, if you look at the rolls from yesterday, we finished yesterday with we had a 7 out, and then we had 3 come out 7s in a row, which gave us our win goal. And I started out today with a 7. So if you continue the rolls together, that's actually 4 come out 7s in a row, 5 7s in a row in total. And again, we'll stack that up. We'll stack that on up. Let's go. Let's just do that all day long, right? Let's just do that all day with the 7s and be good. Here we go. Old man Earl, good morning. Centerfield 9. Here we go. Another little kiss in the air. It's a hard 10. I'm still having that same problem from yesterday where I, no matter what I do, my dice are landing directly on top of one another. I don't know what it is that I'm doing with my release, but it's happening almost every throw. And I know there's a flaw somewhere, which we don't want that to happen, obviously. I don't know why it's happening. I'm trying to figure out what my adjustment has to be, but here I go. A little better. It's aces. Look at that. Aces in both places. A 1-1. Oh, did that go in there? No. Hold on. That was wrong. I fat fingered the keyboard there. 1-1 aces. Okay. Cool. That'll pay the DC. And as with the pass line, we'll stack the win. Again, try and get some extra juice when you get the free money. There's no way to press bets when you're playing the lines unless you jack up those come out winners. You know, that's really the only really lever you get to pull in there is those things. So when they happen, I take advantage of it if I can. Here we go. It's a better looking release up there. And that's another aces. Look at that repeat of the aces. That's freaking awesome. All right. That's a 1 and a 1. So what happens up here now, I'm going to regress this now. We're going to pay $50. I'll bring it back down and bring those 3/4 back to the rack. And there's my starting bankroll now is back in the rack, which is cool. I got $50, $100 in profit already. If you count all what's out there, we're up $100. Let's go. Now look at that. Look at those dice just smack and go sideways. They're not separating at all. 6-3. They're so soft in the air. They're looking good flying, but man, I cannot get them to behave right. Okay, here we go. Odds. Single odds on the 10. Double odds up there on the 9. Behind it. And that's our setup. No 9. Let's whack out a 10. Very simple. Very simple. Hopefully both bets pay, right? That's more what I'm looking for. There's the 7. It's a bummer, but the throw is right. I don't so care about the results. I just want the throw right. That's why I'm doing something so simple. Okay, we're going to lose the 75 down here, but we're going to win the 75 up top. Okay, 25 flat, 50 for those odds. That ends up being a virtual tie. But remember that quarter down there was stacked up as a win from before. So if you look at my rack right now, there's our starting bankroll. We're up $100. So that's good. About a third of the way there. Our ATS falls. So I'll drop another $10 out of the rack, get $1 change for that. We'll restart the process. Here we go. Back out, there we go. Five, 3, 2, 5. That was a good looking throw. 3, 2. That's going to be our point. The don't pass goes out at 2 units because it won, right? We had the little parlay that we won in here. Then it went out as a flat bet and it won. Every time we win, we stack the win. Play that bet with the casino's money if we can. Every time we get a chance to. All right, let's go, baby. Let's go. Randy says ATS. Oh, that's right. You know what? You're right. I owe the world $10. The first come out 7. I forgot about that one. I'm not an ATS guy. I need the dealers to remind me to put my bets back because I never remember. All right, here we go. I can't see it. It's a midnight, which does nada for me. 6, 6. It just colors in one of the dots. Lots of red up there. That's right, David. A lot of red. 4. Good. Good. 3, 1. All right, so this don't come bet's going to go behind the 4, which is great. And like we say, we're going to maximize it. We're going to take back here, double odds, because the point's 5. Behind the 4, we'll go with 150. Again, we're going to take max odds on the 4 and 10 against when we have a chance to. And it's the progressive odds system, right? We're just going to put the money where it's best used is the idea. Could certainly go ahead and throw a hard 4 money out there if we decided to. This is not a strategy where I've got extra money laying around where we've got place bets getting paid that I can use that money to pay for the Hardways. If I'm going to go hard way, it's got to come out of the rack. I got to make a decision to drop a quarter on the hard 4. I'm not going to make that decision today. We're going to let them just sit up there and be okay. Although I can see the reasons why one would want to do that. Here we go. Actually, today's not bet call. We have 175 up there. Let's think about that. If I throw a quarter on the hard 4, I'm going to talk myself into it now. If I throw a quarter on the hard 4, that pays the 175 because I've got 150 plus actually I have $200 up here. 150 plus $50 flat. That won't cover it, but it'll cover most of it. If a 7 rolls, we're going to get paid 75 plus 50, right? So 1 1/4. We would lose 75 plus this quarter. A 7 nets us a quarter in that case. I'm not going to do it. Watch me throw a hard 4 in this next throw, but I'm not going to do it. Let the bets be naked. Here we go. 4, 2. That's a 6. Well, you see that 2 pop up and you start crapping yourself, right? 4, 2, 6. That's going to be here. That's nothing for me. Jen offered it up yesterday. Like, I'm doing the side bet today as the ATS. She suggested, why don't I do like a 64 across as my side bet? And I agree. That wouldn't be a bad way to do it. However, I'm not doing it because I'm trying to keep the bets easy. I'm just trying to throw and not make a bunch of moves. There we go. Better. Getting better. There's a 9. It's a 5 and a 4. All right. Another, you see that die go flying off the table there? Good gravy. When they fly like quote unquote perfect, what happens is they land right on top of the other, like literally like smack on top, and that top die just goes completely haywire. Let's go. Stay separate. That's a little better. There's a 10, 6-4. Could have used that last roller, right? 6-4. Four. We nailed the 4. Of course we did, right? 3-1. That sucks. We'll lose our 150. That blows big time. What a huge bummer. Back to the don't we go. Odds are off down here while I'm coming out. Odds are off. That sucks. Losing that big old bet down there. Work from behind a little bit, I guess, right? There is a 6 hard, 3-3. So now our don't goes behind the 6, which is not ideal for it, but I gotta drop 100 and get some change here. There's 100 and change. All right, behind the 6 you go. All righty, here we go. Bang out a 9. Is it 8 hard, 4-4. Square pair. Seven out. All right, that's a bummer. We were 1 away from the ATS there. That's a 6-1. That's a bummer. We'll lose down here. We're gonna win 50 bucks up top. Let's come back and restart it. Put on the pass. Will be 50 bucks up there on the don't. And we'll have to reset the ATS again. So far, not a great day. Pretty much lost every bet we've placed, right? We tied the one time and lost the rest of them. Then I'm talking about these bets. We haven't really gotten paid well yet. We have to get, this is the one I need to get the hit down here. Let's go. Seven. 6-1. All right. Come on. There it is. Stack it, don't rack it, as they say. Let's compound it. I gotta put another $10 out there for the frickin' ATS. That sucks. That's why I hate the ATS. I just hate it. I know that when it wins, I'm gonna be super happy about it, but yeah. The ultimate bleed. 7, another one. Dang, 5-2. I'm putting a $100 bankroll against the ATS every day, and you're seeing like the bleed that becomes. It's such a huge bleed. All right, there's 50 bucks down the line. We'll regress that back a little bit. And now I'll start a parlay press move. All righty. ATS just cost you 30 bucks. There's a yo 6.5. That's our first one of those today. Thank you, Chiro. Could have used your last roll, right? All right, there we go. Now we're going to go ahead and take that, and we're going to start doing a little $10 up and pull down there. Instead of a full press, I'll do a little partial press now that I've pulled money back. Midnight. God dang. 6.6. All right. Well, we're going to lose that. Easy come, easy go. Back down to the nuts. A little kissy wissy down there. 314. All right, there's your point. There's your point. Let's have a DC bet coming. Oh boy, what a horrible throw. 415. That was not a good one by me there, but we'll take that behind the 5. Single odds over here, double odds up here. Oh, that's gonna be 75. All right. There it is. Yeah, Skill, the bets aren't paid for though, right? That's the whole point, right? This $100 side bet is literally side bet money. I'm bringing a separate $100 for the ATS, and there's no place bets here. So nothing here is paying for the ATS losses, right? The come out winners do, but that's it, right? Everything else is just it's just a donation every single thrower or every single 7. Here we go. Oh my God, look at those things roll. There's a freaking 5. That's, again, we're gonna knock off our don't. That's our second time we've whacked our don't today. So that's two times we've done it on the 4 and on the 5, which is, again, probably good if you want to be a thrower, but it's not good if you want to be a bettor. There we go. We're going to be fighting really hard today because we're already down a few $100 here. Don't like that so much. Not good rhythm today at all for the bets anyway. I can't see it. That's a 6. Boy, oh boy. The don't goes to the 6. 5, 1. I'm going to take 30 bucks out right now. That goes behind there. Ah. There's my odds. Let's do it. There's the 7, 6, 1. All right, so that's okay. It ends up being a tie. So these will come down. These will lose. You get paid 25 flat and 25 odds. That's like nothing happened. Like it never even happened. Except for the fact that we got beat on our 5. So far we're down 200 and change. We have 2,300 and 2340s in the rack. And the exact amount of loss is the getting whacked on the 4 and getting whacked on the 5 on those 2 DC bets. So the DC bets today are the ones that are causing us pain. $10 more for the ATS out of the ATS fund. And here we go. So far we've been close to the ATS on one shooter. That's the best we've done so far. Arcades does not like the odds maker. The odds maker is not going to be a huge profit play. You follow me? And I think that's an important thing to know. It's not going to be the way you go and felt a casino table. It's going to be what it is right here. You'll see it today, and you've seen it this whole week. It's a way to play for a long time because the bets are in opposition. You can play for a long time. If you happen to catch some pass line winners, you're going to make money with it. But you can play for a while, which is nice. That's the best. That's the good part about it. You're not going to ever get too scary deep in your bankroll, most likely. And you'll bounce around a little bit, and eventually you'll make a little bit of profit, and you can run out of here. Today, we haven't had a pass line win. You need the pass line wins to make it work. Today, there's no pass line wins. We've had all 7 outs. The pass line is the driver for it. And like I said, the double up that you need, it's only going to get us even today if we happen to catch one. Here we go, coming out. So yeah, I like the strategy. When it works, it's great. There's a 5-3-8. That's a good point for us. Let's get our DC working. And technically speaking, the DC won last time. I should be stacking those up. I think I forgot the last one. Here we go. Odds don't go out until the don't come is set. It goes to the 4. Okay, we're set up in good shape here. So it's a 2-2-4. So I'll take the $50 from here. It goes behind the 4. We're gonna set the full odds against the 4. So 150 up there. For the 8, same thing. There's 100, and I'm gonna break that into greens. And 125 behind the 8. So we're gonna have like all the power of Grayskull is out here right now, right? We hammer that 8. That's gonna be a nice win for us down here on the line. Let's go. Let's go. This is ideal. This is the perfect scenario. We got to get it. We got to get it to work now, right? Now the shooter's got to do his damn job. Six. 4, 2, 6. Another one, 5-1. Yeah, Arcade, you got it right. This is very grindy. It is, and I think paycheck plays are grindy. Paycheck plays ought to be grinds. You can't do a home run swing if you're trying to make 10% and run. Like a paycheck bankroll builder has got to be a grind for the most part, or it's got to be a ladder of some kind. Going out there across and swinging for the fence is a tough way to make a paycheck. It's a good way to make a lot of money. Not a good way to make a daily run. And that's, again, the purpose of this show and this bankroll build. It's that, right? This is all about finding the safest and most reliable grind that we can. Come on, be an 8. Be an 8. Ah, there's a 9. 6, 3. Need you here. Need you, shooter. We need you. Come on. That's a better looking toss, and it's the 8. We got it. 6-2. Ooh, baby. 6-2. That's fantastic. All righty. Whoo. All right, 25 flat, 150 on the odds. That's a nice little win. Needed that big time. We're going to stack up that green for the next come out roll. We'll take our 2 blacks back to the rack. And here we go. Puck is off. It's a good time for a come out 7 right here. Let's catch both sides of this thing and if we catch both sides, we might actually be even after getting hammered up top twice, right? Let's go. I'll take a come out yo, actually. Give me a come out yo right here. That would be beauteous. There's a 4. I almost said a bad word. Damn. Look at that. That's the second time we beat the 4 with $150 on it. God, how brutal is that? Jeez. Well, if we survive today, that's going to be 3 whacks. 4 twice to 5 once. We survive getting whacked on that don't with the huge odds 3 times. It's going to be saying something, right? That's going to be saying something. Here we go. Ay. Baked McCraps. The adjustments are twofold. I'm going to show you. I will show you my adjustments. I'm not sure if you can see my hands here. 2 things. One is instead of being directly straight, I'm angled. So I'm going this way instead of this way, which is more comfortable, number 1. And it's because it's more natural, I can get the energy right. The second thing is this: as I release the dice, what you probably can't see is this. So when I go, instead of just releasing the dice, I'm forcing my hand forward. So it's more like I'm pushing my fingers down. Not that far down, like I'm exaggerating it, but I start here and I'm trying to be completely parallel when I straight. So that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to just, be simple with it, and that's it. So Dark Star loves mechanical play. Hey, you know what? That's the odds play to make, though, right? You get a don't 4. You beat the shit out of it with odds. I whacked the 4 twice today. What are you gonna do, right? Sometimes you can't fight City Hall, but here we go. And you can make fun of my mechanical play all you want, and I know that you do, but I'm up. I've doubled my money playing mechanically, so I'm okay with it. I am okay with it. Today might not be our day, but it's going to be just fine. Here we go. Coming out of the don't. There's a 5, a 3-2. That was a nice throw. 3-2-5. Puck's already on the 4, so there's the 5. All righty, so we're going to go our just 1x odds down here. We're going to go 3x odds behind the 5. Let's do it. I probably won't let the bankroll slip below 500 today as a loss. We'll see what happens here. Yeah, David, the opposite of mechanical play is hunch bets. It's exactly right. It's exactly right. Here we go. Oh, man, my hands are getting cold again. Looking for what? A 4? Give me a 4. Give me a 4, shooter. I know you can throw them. There's this 9. That was a beautiful throw. 6-3. Uh-oh. Big old kiss. 6-4, though. That's going to be okay. We're safe. Dodged a bullet there for sure. Come on, John. Again, there's a hard 4. They kissed again, though. I don't know what the hell I'm doing wrong here, but there's a hard 4. Finally got a pass line winner. Good gravy. That's been a long time in coming, huh? So 50 flat, 50 odds. That's a nice little black chip win. I'll take that all day. 150 back to the rack. All right, puck is off. Seven, come out, seven. I don't like that I lost my ATS chance, but 4-3, there's a good view of us making every bet win. That's cool, right? So that'll win 25 in the flat, 50 on the odds, and 50 down there on the pass line. All right, we'll stack up that win on the pass line. And bring all this back. Make that a black chip as it comes in. Okay, in case you were wondering, keeping score at home, we are at this point even. All those whacks that we took, we're back to square one, right? I know it sucked. I got to put $10 back out there for the ATS, but we're back to square, right? We got whacked here, twice, and by hitting the sequence, getting the 8, getting the 4, getting the 7 like you're supposed to, right? We fought back. We're up $15 right now. Yeah, that works, right? That's, again, this strategy is a grinder. And like I said before, my origin story, if you will, I used to play this strategy, right, with $3 pass line bets, right? $3 pass line bets and $3 behind the, that's what I was playing it at when I was younger. I can make $100 last for 3 hours sometimes, right? And sometimes you're here to, like, that's how you learn the game. You're watching the flow, watching guys bet, trying to survive the weekend. You know what I mean? It's again, it's how I've done it my life. So here we go. Back in the pass line we go. Start back at the base bet now. We're back to even in the rack. We just need to get a couple of pops here and we'll get out. What time is it? We have time to keep going? We have another about 10 minutes in here and I'll call it. Here we go. Six, 4, 2. All right. 4, 2, 6. Let's move that puck right there. Coming out of the dump. Again, no odds until we're set. No odds till we're set. I just noticed on the roll tracker the repeaters aren't getting reset after that come out 7. So that's a problem. That's a bug in the system. They should be reset. Although it does show you how many times you throw. Maybe I don't know if I want to keep it or not. Because that's an invalid result as far as the actual repeaters go. Like the bet repeaters. But it does show you how the shooter's doing. And we would hit a repeater 4 on that one. That's kind of cool. All right, here we go. I can see them in the air, what they're going to do. 5, 3, 8. Okay, here we go. Probably last bets of the day here. 5, 3, 8. Let's put that up top. We're going to go ahead and drop $30 against that. And single odds on the 6 or 8. Down here on the 6, we'll do the full 125. That'll be it. Whatever happens on this shooter, we're going to call it because of time. Worst case scenario is we're going to be down, whatever, $100 or so. But let's hit a 6, huh? Let's hit a 6. Let's hit that 6. Here we go. I know I can do it. 6. There it is. Look at that 5-1. Look at that 5-1 showing up. Just like I asked for it or something, right? Awesome. That is great. Gives 150 in the odds. There's 100 or $25 up top. Puck is going to be off. I'm going to take this as a black chip. There's our starting bankroll. There's $110 in profit. I'm going to drop the $10 on the hard 8. I'm going to leave this pass line bet sitting here, and that's it. I'm not going to go past. Actually, yeah, I'll let that bet. I might do like single odds on. I'm not going to go past. I'm going to try and keep the $100 in profit if I can. I actually could take it all down. What I could do is take it all down right now and be out of here with 180, 190 in profit. We should probably do that because it's time. I got to get out of here anyway. It's time for, yeah. I don't know. My gut is telling me get the hell out of here right now. Take the 180 and call that a day. Nope. We'll let these two bets resolve. I'll keep the $100. Let them resolve. But yeah, there's a decision here, right? I have $100 in the rack in profit, plus 25, 75, 80 that I could be pulling back here. Plus the $10 I put on the hard 8. So I have 190 out there. I'm looking for 250 to 300. So whatever. If I take $100 off the table, I'll be happy with that. Let's call it right here. I'll stop at 10 of because I got to get the dogs fed. That's it. Let's play for a few more minutes and be done with it. Here we go. How about I come out 7? There we go. Now I'll be done. Now I'm done. 4-3. Look at that. Bye. Bye. There goes my ATS. Let's bring the 7 down here. That's going to pay $50. 25 for the flat, 25 for the odds, 25 on the pass line. Let's make that a black chip. Let's make this greens a black chip. And we're out of here with 255 in profit. I love it. 255, baby. That's a good day. That's black, not a green. 255, not bad after being down. And again, we got hammered, right? 2 losses on a 4 and on both those losses, I had 50 flat plus 150. So both those losses were $200. That sucked. Plus the 5 got beat too for $75. So we lost $475 on the 4 and 5 getting whacked, right? But we came back, recovered that, plus got to our profit level. I love this strategy. It's very resilient. The ATS though lost, of course, right? The ATS, I'm gonna get a nickel there. The ATS ends up with $28 in the rack, so that's a losing bet. Let's go type it in, guys. Let's go to the summary, and I'll come back and talk to you. Summary screen. Let's go here. Be honest about what happened. Here's today. We did the daily paycheck. This was the odds maker. Buy-in for $2,500. Cashed out for $2,755 from the bank. Survived 2 DC or 3 DC whacks, right? Survived 3 DC whacks. All right. We also today did the ATS. ATS. We bought in for $100. We cashed out for 27 from the bank and just, got close once. There's my note there. Okay, so that's it. There's our daily paycheck. We have on the odds maker today, to date, we are 2-1. We've made $160 on the average. We're up $355 total. That's okay. That's okay. I'll take that. Let's go back over here to y'all and talk for a minute. Let me see what's over here. Let's see. I have run this in WinCraps, but not against the live roll data. I've got, obviously, I got 50,000 rolls from David. I've got a bunch from you. I got a bunch of my own. I've got 10,000 rolls of my own. I got 5,000 from the Daily Paycheck Show and 5,000 from my nighttime practices. So I'm going to do it all. I'll put this whole thing against all those things. This is a grind. You watch this one here go. This one is very much on Windcrafts. When I've done it against random, it looks just like it looks very similar to a 3-point molly or a single pass line with odds. You're you're kind of here. You get a little bit down, a little bit up, but you're pretty much going to run steady. The trick with this one is like today, you're going to get close to it. You're not going to typically lose into your bankroll a lot. We might catch a day where it's like, whack, 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 and you get beat to death up here. These are the ones that get you the most, right? Because if you get a point set and you get some odds behind the line and you 7 out, these up here mitigate this loss quite a bit. You're kind of using those to survive for that one to come. And that's what happened today, right? We use the don't come bets to survive, although we got beat a little bit. Survive long enough to get the 6 and the 8 and the 4 to pay us down here, right? And those big wins cover the losses and you're out of there. We got the sequence to work twice today where we hit the point, next roll come out 7. So you hit it here and you collect up here. We did that twice today. That's the miracle roll. And look at that, right? That's not a bad little outcome right there. And again, it's boring strategy. It's not an exciting one. It's a boring one, but you out there for a night out with the boys and you want to last forever, there it is, man. Find you a $5 table with $500 and sit here all night long and just kind of earn yourself some quarters. All right, let's get out of here, folks. I'm going to run down, get the dogs fed. I'll be doing the coffee run here in just a little bit, so I'll see you down there. Thanks for hanging out with me and watching, and I appreciate all of y'all. Oh wait, here's a Michael Blocker question. Can you script it to add odds before I can. Here's the thing. Yesterday this happened. This exact thing happened. I'll demonstrate real quick. Yesterday I had this exact situation. I had a point, and that down there at the point was a 6. We were in the DC, okay? And I didn't go with the odds. I did not have odds back here. We roll a 6. So this goes behind the 6, right? The puck comes off, and we get paid only a quarter down here, which sucks, right? That's what you're talking about. However, yesterday also, while in this situation, 4 times we had a 7 in this spot where we had the pass line and the DC. I had 4 7s yesterday. So not putting odds back here 4 times ended up not getting whacked 4 times back here. 1 time we would have got paid, 4 times would have got whacked. So do the math on that, right? We would have won 150 the 1 time, but 4 other times we would have lost $100 or so. That's the reason why I don't do it. Getting whacked once takes you 4 or 5 times to recover from that thing back. That's why I don't do it. You're going to have to bite the bullet and say, yeah, that sucked, not getting that payment. But trust me, that 7's more powerful than any other number up there. I'll take my chances. And I'll take my chances of not winning the most I can for that 1 roll. It's a one roll. What are you going to do? Kind of a thing. So, all righty. Let's see. I'm trying to see about Old Man Earl. You're welcome for the rolls. You're welcome. Let's see. Who else? I will do the script for sure. I will write the script and share it. I got to put an archive up somewhere of my scripts. I'm not sure how best to do that, Darksider, but we've got to find a way. Because I know Steen's got a bunch on his website, on the Windcraft site, but I've got so many that I've written, and I've got some starter scripts too that I write. I'll make those available somewhere on the CGTV website. And if Steen wants to have them for his site, he can take them there too. So, all right, I'm out, guys. Let's go feed the pups. I'll see you downstairs for the coffee run. Let's celebrate, and I'll see you in a few minutes.